hey, before we even start, don't get fooled about my dead voice in this video. Let me tell you, this event was total fun and I hope to see you in the next edition. Okay, so just flew from Treviso, Italy to Porto, Portugal. My final destination is of course Faro, because we are going in the south to the Algarve Tour. But I found no direct flight, so that was kind of the only solution for me. I hope I'll get some sleep. It's chairs only. See you tomorrow. Flying my board carry-on this time. This was a super early flight, but it offered some amazing views over the Algarve coast. Just arrived at Faro Airport, assembling my board. Okay, in my previous design there were only 6 screws needed to put the battery back in, while in this one you need actually 16, because also the fender presses above the footpad. But it doesn't matter, you know, it's maybe 5 minutes more work, but it's totally worth it. That's the famous supermarket where all the boards got shipped to. Well, mine didn't, because I flew it here. That's not an official part of the ride, but we'll do some riding today. Such a nice view. That's Algarve. Don't fall in the sea. So nice. And we didn't even start. 1 week of this, yeah, I can do that. Find out. 8 people on the test run. It's fun. It's nice weather. We even got a chance to try the racetrack that is apparently gonna be used for the Onewheel race in next season. And that's where we started moving slowly towards Villarreal de Santo Antonio, where the start of the tour is gonna be tomorrow in the morning. Portuguese trains.
Take it slow here, take it slow here.
First day, super early, we started moving toward the starting point of the tour, which is right on the edge of Spain and Portugal. It was a cold morning and I'm not a morning person, but as soon as we started riding, I was sure this is gonna be a great event and we're gonna have so much fun. The first day was marked as the longest day, I think. We needed to move all the way to Faro. I love long rides, so I was super looking forward to this day. We had some fun on the first charging spot. And off we go towards the west on the gravel roads. They were super fun, super smooth. Next stop, just to chill a bit. Following to the next town of Tavira. We were charging here, chilling a bit. It was fun. Super nice small town. It was super cool with Fabio leading the way most of the time, so we just followed and had fun. We had even people on pints that were holding up just fine with some extended batteries. As said, this day was kind of long, I think about 80 kilometers. The road followed to the salt fields. I borrowed some footage from the original Onewheel Algarve after movie because the shots are just super cool and you don't want to miss them. I'm editing this with almost 1 year delay, super sorry about that, but it's kind of funny because I joined the tour alone, not knowing basically anyone, and of course it took some time to really start enjoying the vibe of the group, but now looking back, I'm just super happy I joined and made so many new friends. And another charging it is.
Go up.
Is it waterproof?
So now we're going to come close, then I'm going to come back, you guys.
And there we continued on the dusty trails towards Faro. Not the best for the bearings, but it was super fun. We stopped at a skate park, did some tricks, had some fun. I was the first one to join this tour on a VESC board with my VXwheel 3 that was just built, so it was super cool to test what a VESC on 20S can do on this hill. Super powerful and super fun. I just love this board. So riding it was all days, starting before sunrise, ending about sunset time, sometimes even after sunset, depending on the day. I'm sure everyone was a little bit tired after a long day of riding, but as said, I love long rides and I was super happy. I just wanted to continue this last part on the sandy trails. It was kind of cool with the sunset in front of us. We reached Faro a little bit after sunset, checked in a nice sleeping place, and there it was, the day number 2. The day that Fabio describes as the trail day, as on this day the tour passes most of the nice trails. Early morning in Faro, crossing town. The obstacles started already in the morning in some kind of dirt track, basically on the edge of the city. That's the way to start the good vibes, super early in the morning. This day was a little bit with a shorter ride, I think about 60 to 70 kilometers, but with the trails ahead of us we knew we were gonna move a little bit slower, so there was breakfast time, a little bit of charging and moving on. As soon as the sun got up, everybody was in a good mood. You can see that.
See, that was much better.
That was the first funny trail where we stopped a little bit so everyone that wanted could try. It was cool. Moving on to the next trail, not far away. Everybody was taking the trails down while I wanted to see how my VESC is performing going up. It was possible, but of course not all the way up. Don't forget you need some good bumpers for this one. I think we were about halfway through the day here, following to the next salt fields. Andre leading the way through some super nice village. There was a mix of side roads, but it was totally fine. We really enjoyed the trails, but also relaxing your feet on some paved roads is good once in a while on such a day. Hey! Super cool charging spot on the beach. This time my VESC board still had some nose dipping issues on tiles like this. Go large wheel dogs! And on terrains like this, actually the VESC release that fixed it came out right in between this tour, but I was only able to update it when I got back home. So I got some super funny behavior on my board on a few terrains. But I was still super happy I managed to finish my board in time for this tour, as it would be extremely tricky to go through this tour with my first or second VXwheel board. Not on the paved, but because of such terrains like this one. Super brave Nelson with his stock XR sadly needed
Let me go, let me go, let me go!
walk this part and some other hills. Thanks to our video crew for the super cool drone shots above Playa de Valencia. Super cool cliffs and trails above them right here, with only Fabio managing to ride some of them. After some super cool downhill parts, cruising slowly back to the Supermercado, where the tour actually started, for some charging, and Nelson showing us how many boards fit in one parking lot. Super cool.
I'm going to tell you to all of you don't know.
And Fabio showing us some super cool moves. After some one-wheel dancing class, it was time to move towards the sleeping place to rest for the next long day, but the fun continued on the way. We're just never bored on one wheels. No way. Super cool sleeping place apartments that we barely visited for a few hours of sleep, because we needed to move on for the day 3. Early morning on some wooden trails with super cool views, with the sun rising up. Jerem was super in a good mood every morning, and I was super happy how the VESC handled sand. It was just cruising like nothing.
Hey! Yeah! Yeah!
I don't know why, but I found this part after the wooden trail ended, riding in the sand, super cool, and I really enjoyed it. They're probably gonna build the wooden trail all the way to the end of this, but I'm totally fine even if they don't. such a cool place and it's just empty, everything for us. Found some more trails to ride. I was not super happy about charging on the generators, but on the other hand, we had a chance to charge on some super cool spots we wouldn't have without the generators. Special mission, they're gonna throw the frisbee down there. I will make a circle, a target. If Hannes hits the target, he gets a beer, and I get one because I go to pick up the frisbee. And if he doesn't, I get a beer, and the cameraman as well. I get a beer, anything happens. That's cool. Yeah! He got it! He got it! We have the circle. Okay, and now we need to go back. That's the circle of the frisbee. Can't believe it. Got the frisbee. He hit the circle. That's amazing. I was not that good at catching it, but it landed in the circle. That's what counts. Let's go back up and charge, because this is during the charging time, but I have a faster charger than many others, so I can afford to play around. And we're back to charging. Come on, Nelson. Yeah, go. What just happened here? I don't know. Let's go, let's go. VESC handles this uphill very nicely.
This one right here? No.
Some super cool technical trails in this area. I enjoyed them a lot, and I think we all did. This is fun. Some pretty steep downhills and uphills on the other side. VESC power! VESC power! Let's go! Yeah, just borrowed the electric bike from the film crew. They're making us a nice movie, and I just don't want to walk during the charging, so I'm enjoying the view from the bike. That's Lagos. We're eating pizza on the stage. Going slowly backwards, meeting in 10 minutes. Slowly moving to the next charging spot. There were some 3, 4, 5 of them, maybe even more. It depended on the day. Super cool view on the lighthouse at the end of Lagos. I really like some spots Fabio chose for us to relax during the charging. It's the area with the caves that most tourists go to visit. All charged up and we need to move. There was a lot of sand and I kinda enjoyed riding the sand. We're in some kind of parking lot with a lot of trails and a super cool bowl of sand. That was fun. Not the best for your bearings, but if it's fun, we gotta do it. I don't care. Gotta do it several times as well. We moved to the Expert Energy, which I think is the regional dealer of Onewheels. Checked out Fabio's board that burned up.
What happened to that board? It's Fabio's board. It burned out.
A stock board.
Yeah.
Nothing changed.
Another day, another sunset. I don't remember feeling tired here. I was just happy to be a part of this madness. And it was third day already, just one day ahead of us. I was so looking forward to it. I just wanted to ride more. There are some people that were super tired and were thinking of not doing the tour till the end. But the vibe of the group was super supportive and super cool. So not going forward was not really an option. Last day of tour. This morning was kinda calm. I remember everybody being a little bit tired. It was actually the coldest morning of all that I remember. In the very beginning was on some main roads, so not the best, but it was cool. I enjoyed riding everywhere, and it was another long day in front of us. It's cold, but the sun is coming up. Last day, 80 kilometers or 84 today. Let's do it. We were way past some 200 kilometers at this part. Still in 28 riders, still with the same goal as at the beginning, riding all the way from the Spanish border on the south to the last lighthouse, basically the end of Europe on the west, south of Portugal. That was the last day and we all wanted to get to the end. On the way to the next charging spot near the next lighthouse. Everyone's charging. I still have some left, so I can check out this part. We were all super tired and basically just wanted to relax here, but some of us still decided to walk down and check out the cliffs. It was worth it. Super nice views. I think it's not visible, but there is where we are going, somewhere to the very end. Who knows? Still quite some to do.
At the end, that's where the hard trail will go. So it will be very, very, very high. That's where we'll go, right at the end, the highest point. And then the hill to go down. I'm not kidding, it's very, very hard.
That's where we're going, top of the cliff. Are you going to the cliff?
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
It's a little bit hard, but let's try it.
Yeah, let's try it.
It will be once, I think.
Hey! Fabio announced the next cliffs to be pretty steep and dangerous, so we kinda have the option to skip them and go around, split us in 2 groups, but most of us still decided to go to the cliffs, and it was worth it. Going up there seems hard. We'll see. Once on top, you just enjoy the nice road and you don't really see how high these cliffs are. Also the trail is kinda wide, so you can easily move away from the edge and just enjoy it. Very, very cool road. Hello! Hello! Is it doable?
For you, maybe.
Yeah, I think this one's doable. Oh! Yeah, it is doable. How high are we?
100 meters.
100 meters? Oh, that's a lot.
It's almost twice as tall as the world's tallest cliff jump.
Nice.
Oh, I'm just deaf. I heard this.
That's tricky.
Como é que é o... Eu venho inteiro. Eu ando com o drone já levando na
Gotta take my phone away for this. Come on, it's just uphill. It's just uphill. VESC can do it, you can do it.
Oh, give me the best.
I'm not giving the VESC. It's going through like a tank. Woo.
Look how sketchy it is.
Where are we going down?
This view, we're like, what's that trail gonna be like riding?
That's our goal.
That's where we'll end.
I don't know if it's visible on the camera.
Like the very, very end, you can barely even see it.
At the horizon.
Yeah, in the horizon. That's where.
Seems very far away.
I don't think it's visible on the camera, but that's where we are going.
All of this still
Oh.
to do for the day.
Looks a long way.
We better keep
Hey, yeah.
There was another group who avoided the cliffs. Riding above the cliff was not even that sketchy. While going down the cliff behind here, there was a tricky ride.
Could have been the last jump, but
Hey, no walking!
Oh, the board switched off!
Well, I also walked this part, so...
You see, not just me.
we're almost there. We're almost there.
This part was scary. Did some half of it, half walking. I don't think anyone can do all of it. We joined the other part who avoided the cliffs at the bottom, and it was time to go because there was still a lot to ride for the last day. It's so funny because we just followed the group and I have no idea where we are. Look at what's next, the crazy uphill. That's the ridiculous hill. Oh yes, it is.
Same place as last time.
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Oh. Guess that hill really is killing boards. Come on. Are you the only one without the GT still going?
Yep. Oh no, in Angus.
Oh, yeah, okay, but here's light. VESC and GT. So funny, since we are also in the aquarium. Hi. As we were approaching our final destination, it was getting pretty windy here, I remember. People were also speeding up a bit. Everybody wanted to reach the end, and the vibe was just amazing. Moving on as fast as possible towards our destination. Nope, no more trails at this point. Look at that sad face. It was mostly street here, but everybody was super happy as we were reaching the end.
Guys!
Every time the same thing. People plug in their boards, disappear, and the fuse goes off. That's it. No charging. Final kilometers of the tour towards the lighthouse. I don't know its name. It's there. Everybody's speeding now. This guy is making us stand in the wind. Everything for your photos. And we did get great photos from them, so many thanks. As we were approaching the last kilometers, the atmosphere was building up super fast and so did the wind, but that didn't stop us. That's the last kilometer. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Let's wait for everyone. Let's get everyone.
After 4 days and more than 300 kilometers, everybody was super happy to be at the end. But it was pretty cold and super windy, so we didn't stay long and we moved back to the hostel and celebrated there. Let's see a VESC jump. No problem at all.
Actually, that's better, like mine. Yeah.
That's so cool to hear. We were transferred back to the meeting point on the racetrack, enjoyed some tricks over there, and that was basically it. I got on a flight back to Porto in the evening, reassembled my board on the subway back to Porto, and got ready for some more riding. My flight back home was only in the afternoon on the next day, so I checked in a hostel and enjoyed exploring Porto the whole morning. I was super lucky with the weather, so there was not really any time to relax. I woke up and explored the city, which was super nice. I was not super happy when I was booking my flights with a long connection in Porto, but stopping here, enjoying the city, it was well worth it, and I'm super happy I did it this way. Need to find a place to charge. Such a nice city, Porto. I don't know where the cableway is going, but anyway, I don't have time to check it out. I kinda decided I'm gonna explore it just a bit more and then head up one-wheeling back to the airport. So bumpy. I hate those tiles, so there they are. Nice boat, abandoned. If you visit Porto on foot, you will get tired quickly because it's all ups and downs in the central part, big hills. I hate walking, so if you have a chance, do it with the one wheel. That's the way to do it. People are asking me, how did the legs survive 320 kilometers on one wheel in 4 days, of which I would say about half of it were trails and half of it were roads, or maybe there were even more trails than roads, hard to say. I'm gonna need to do the voiceover here because it was so windy that you can't really hear what I'm talking about. Well, I'm talking about the van being the game changer, because on my previous long rides I was usually carrying some stuff with me. Here the support van will carry everything for you. You can basically fit everything you need from one to the first stop in your pockets. I suggest taking some water with you, but you don't really need anything else. Each part is gonna be from 1 hour to 2 hours depending on the trails and roads, and you can survive this time without your stuff. When you're gonna stop, the van's gonna be there, your charger is gonna be there, your backpack's gonna be there, all your stuff is gonna be there. So I suggest you just enjoy the ride, take as less things as possible. I took my backpack on the first leg on the first day and I just figured out I don't need it, and it was the right decision. So just enjoy the ride, not like me here carrying all my stuff back to the airport, but this ride was fun as well. I stopped at some super nice spots, like this lighthouse. As said, it was windy, but it was sunny and warm. This is why I decided to just ride some more towards the airport and not stay in the city some more, because that was kinda the best I could do there, enjoy the ride. It's so windy and fresh air is blowing from the sea. It's kinda nice, but I also hate this wind. I'm speeding a bit because it's still 13 kilometers to go. This is some surfer spot. Looks nice. What's that? I have no clue. Some kind of net. Crossing some interesting folding bridge. Five more kilometers to the airport. Close to the airport, it's actually right here. Let's not bump into the bus. This was kind of a heavy loaded trip, riding here with all my stuff, but it's still way better than walking across the airport and on the terminals. So in addition of carrying all my stuff, when I'm gonna walk to the airport, I'm gonna carry the additional 14 kilos that are carrying me right now. So it's gonna get worse, but we are basically here. That's gonna be the flight home. That's gonna maybe be the end of this video. I just want to say thanks to Fabio and the team. Thanks to everyone that showed up on this event. It was an amazing experience for me to share a 320 kilometer ride with 28 people from different countries. It was not easy, but it was totally worth it, and I want to do it again. So I think second weekend of October 2023, book your flight, book your dates, come to Onewheel Algarve Tour. See you. And we are here. Let's disassemble the board and fly. I guess the stop at the supermarket was needed because I barely made it. Front battery is out, back battery, let's take it out now. I need a short charge just to make it home from the bus stop in town. Final ride. I live over there on the hill, and yeah, the shuttle van from the airport left me down in the city, so there is no other way than to ride up home. I want to be back in Algarve next year, and I guess so do you, so see you there.